the oil that comes through here on the trains. Okay, it's all one big thing. Yet, as ridiculous as it sounds, yes, it is as ridiculous as it sounds. This is now my reality. Discussions with my daughters about test sirens versus real sirens. Evacuation routes, which would be a joke anyway. And discussions about what our home would look like after the potential disaster of which we live in constant fear. Yes, this hits close to home for me, but it could be any of us. We, my family, believe that small steps make a difference. Mulching our leaves, bringing reusable bottles and bags, having a small garden. But we cannot do this alone. For all of our families, please make the environment and climate a top priority.
Woo!
Yeah, there it goes. Yeah. Go up and get your gallon of oil. Whoa.
I don't think that's a Bakken train.
It looks like it. I think it is.
Procore? Okay, they've got new tankers. Okay. Okay.
It's going to Genesee.
So do we have is Christina here?
Christina is not here yet. Okay, so do you want to just explain the plan? And then
Okay, well the plan has been to we had a large is that Christina? We had a large poster with the letter, to put the letter on the back and have everybody sign. But we may end up having to just sign this small one.
we can sign that one.
Oh, we have which one? This one?
Sign that one.
Okay, we can sign the back one and then walk it in. If anyone would like at this point to say something before they sign and talk about why they feel that this particular pipeline is so important, it's not a bad time to do that.
Would you help me?
And does somebody have a permanent marker or something for that?
Wendy, will you read the letter?
Oh, sorry, I forgot. I'm supposed to read this letter that we're sending to Senator Schumer. We applaud your efforts to stop the unneeded, dangerous Spectra AIM pipeline, which would pump explosive fracked gas under high pressure through densely populated areas across the Hudson River and 2 earthquake fault lines and within 105 feet of critical Indian Point nuclear power plant safety facilities. Despite strong public opposition and the loss of customer contracts, Spectra plans to resume construction in November. That means a few days from now. Nonetheless, a chance, perhaps the last chance, to stop this ill-advised, dangerous pipeline is in your hands. We call on you to insist that Norman Bay, chairman of FERC, issue a stop work order on the Spectra pipeline immediately. Sincerely, Mothers Out Front, Rochester, New York. Okay.
I'll say something if there's time.
Okay, come on up.
Can I switch with you?
We have Mary, and I'm going to take pictures while she...
We're live on Facebook.
Oh, we're live on Facebook. Okay. Hi.
Hi, everybody. Wendy, are you actually looking through it to see?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know how to use these things. This
go.
This is not 20th century technology.
My name is Mary Lupien, and these two girls go to Montessori Academy number 53 on Scioto Street, which is 30 yards from the train tracks. And when I first found out about this issue, every time I heard a train whistle, I got anxiety. Because if a train derailed and blew up, it would take out their entire school and these girls with it. And we need to stand up for our community, because the oil companies ship this oil down to the coast and it goes right out. So we're not benefiting from this oil, but our community is assuming all of the risk. And unfortunately, we have the honor of having the most train cars come through our city that pass through communities where the most school children go to school and live near the tracks. And so Rochester, I think, has a unique responsibility and opportunity to stand up and call on Senator Schumer to make this happen. So I hope he hears us.
Anyone else like to speak? Go for it, Linda. I'll hold up your side.
Thank you. So I'm Linda, and I'm here because climate change is the biggest crisis to face humanity today or ever in the history of humanity. And I'm terrified of it, not just for what will happen in our children's lifetimes, but for what's already happening now. And if we're going to do anything about climate change, the folks that we need to be speaking to are the fossil fuel industry. And the fossil fuel industry is just so big, it's like a giant monster, but its tentacles pop up everywhere. And the only way we can really do anything about this monster fossil fuel industry is to address the tentacles that hit us in our own backyards. And so the AIM Spectra pipeline, which is so dangerous because of its proximity to the nuclear power plant, is one specific small element of the problem that we can fight. And so we've got to do that, and the Bakken trains, and everything that affects us and everything that affects our neighbors, because we're all connected. So thanks, mothers out front.
Woo!
All right, so what we are going to do now, we're going to sign this poster. It's over here on the wall. And then once everyone who has signed it wants to sign it, and we'll add the letter that Wendy just read. And then Wendy and Renee and whoever would like to join them are going to walk this into Senator Schumer's office. Everyone is invited to go. You do have to go through security. And they are expecting us, and you have to leave like everything at the desk. So please know you're invited to go. And would anyone else like to say anything? Okay.
Yeah, I'm Mike Conley from Rochester, and I just want to thank you mothers for having this and inviting us. It's wonderful. Thank you. Yeah, let's hear it. One of the things about this is that it is so absurd. I've kind of tried to reflect that in my sign, and we're in an absurd world in so many ways. And I don't know, I don't have a magic bullet, but I think that's what we have to smash in their faces a little bit. I mean, come on, you guys, wake up. You live in this world too, and we would like to have a place for our children and our families and for future generations, for heaven's sakes. Thank you.
Woo!
I would also love to get a picture of everyone, if we can gather, not in front of the barriers. They've asked us not to block the walkway there, but over here along the wall as we're waiting to sign. Yes, so gather over here, please, with your signs.
You guys want to get in the picture?